Good evening. Welcome to the press conference for Carlos Alcaraz. Please take your seats quickly. Raise your hand and state your organisation when asking a question. And we will start. Carlos, so tough battle. Happy to come through?
Yeah, very happy with the win today. Great battles against Struff. Big opponent, but obviously it was a great match from my side.
Oh, hey Carlos, Matt Futterman from the New York Times. You had a big serve today, 30 aces or so, and yet you don't serve and volley too much. Is that something you want to try and do? Do you want to try and come in more? I'm curious with that big weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of times and I lost every time that I did serve and volley, so I didn't want to try again this the serve and volley. I mean, for me it's tough to do serve and volley here. Everything going faster and I don't go fast to the net, so it's tough to hit the first volley not too close to the net. And I mean, it's one thing that I wanted to do in a match, but for me it's tough.
Hi Carlos, Nick McCarville with Wimbledon Uncovered. How much did you enjoy the battle today, and where do you see where your grass court tennis is right now? How do you rate where your grass game is?
Well, first of all, I enjoyed a lot. Even a great battle, 4 hours almost the match. So I enjoyed. For me, playing on grass is so beautiful, and I like to play on grass. So I would say my level on grass has to improve a little bit, but I'm happy with my level on grass today. But of course, I'm not an experienced player on grass, but I will improve. But my level is okay right now.
Hi Carlos, great win today. Joseph Regal, tennis head. You've played, in your short slam career, you've played plenty of long, tough matches, over 4 hours long. You beat Tsitsipas at the US Open in over 4 hours. You played Matteo Berrettini at the Australian Open in over 4 hours. And so far at Wimbledon, 2 of your 3 matches, including this one, have gone for longer than 4 hours. I was just wondering if you could sort of speak to the difference playing a kind of marathon match on grass as opposed to other surfaces like hard courts and clay courts.
Well, I'd say it's different. It's different, of course. I would say on grass is tough for me because the movement is tough and well, it's more difficult to move on grass than the other surface. I would say to play 4 hours on grass is tougher than the other surface, even if there are not long rallies. But if I would say I'm gonna compare long rally here is like 3 or 4 long rallies in other surface. So for me it's tougher to play a marathon match on grass than the other surface.
You have to kind of think more about your movement. You're using your mind a little bit more rather than just trusting your body to do all the work.
Yeah, of course. I mean, trying to don't slice on court and the movement to you have to be more focused on that than the other surface. Of course.
Yeah, Matt Dunn from the Daily Express. Wimbledon's slightly different to many of the other tournaments. Lots of the players live in private houses as opposed to hotels. I just wonder what your circumstances were, whether you're getting a chance to see Wimbledon Village, and with your day off tomorrow, which you'll need to recover, what sort of things you might do around the area, or is it just back on tennis courts?
Well, for me it's better to rent a house near here because to take a car like 1 hour every day to go and 1 hour to come back is is tough, and even if you are sitting, but you get tired after 2 hours or 3 hours in a car every day. So to still stay a part of everything with your team, and to be like normal staying at house is important. And of course near the club, like 5 minutes walking or 5 minutes or 2 minutes by car is easier for everything.
Who takes charge of the cooking?
A little bit. A little bit. I'm not good at cooking, but I try.
Hi Carlos, Sam from the ATP here. Obviously you arrived at Roland Garros having won the title on clay in Madrid. Here you haven't played on grass prior to Wimbledon, you know, in a competitive match. Do you feel the pressure's a little bit less on you here, and how do you sort of feel with that?
Well, I don't feel the pressure because I rate myself not one of the favorites to win these tournaments. Obviously, if I play well, I have level to win the tournament. But there are out of more experienced player on grass, and more players play better than on grass than me. So I don't feel the pressure. Just still getting experience playing on grass, and enjoy every match.
One more in English.
Buonasera, Mr. Carlino. Carlos, today your opponent was a big server, big attacking player, a lot of serving volleys, which is not that common in today's tennis. How did you feel being attacked so much, and how did you respond? I saw a great defense and counter-attack, but it's not easy to have your opponent at the net so many times. How did you feel about that?
Well, I knew at the beginning of the match that this is gonna be really, really tough. Struff big serve, big shots. So I know that I had to be really focused on the return today, and this second ball after the second ball after the return. So to try to hit a good passing shot, good lobs. And of course, after the ball after the serves is gonna be really important for me as well. That he had a great return, great first shots. So I had to be more focused today, because they was attacking more than me, and on grass is really important to start attacking, you know, the points. But yeah, I was really focused on the match.